The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. I didn't realize till the last minute that I ran out of liquor in my cup. Hit the button whenever you ready, bro. Move, Rocky. Move. 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 Damn, Joe. Oh my God, man. I'm curious to see how my team react after that heartbreaking Super Bowl loss. It's going to be real interesting to see how they react after that loss in the Super Bowl. Lineup of death, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Holy shit. It's the death lineup, man.
First carry for James Conner.
Oh,
and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I'll close it. Give me a second.
Blue 30. Jack 16.
It's early. It's early, fellas. Fuck it right now. It's early.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's painful.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 66 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2.
I like how aggressive you are, bro. Oh,
and
I
he'll
like
take
how
this
aggressive.
across the 25. Couple of...
All right, one thing, real quick. You ain't gotta do nothing. Hit the button. I'm coming right back out. But I'm not going to. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to build my cornerbacks out this year. So I saw what I need to see. free agent signee, Xavier
Up to the
Rhodes.
27-yard line.
You got to check that motherfucker. So that's just that. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Juju's your responsibility. And I will be switching.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Don't get hurt this year. You're going to break every record.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
That's 100.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
How was your off season, bro?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm curious to see how your off season went, man. Did you get anybody? Get any good cornerbacks? You upgrade your line?
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Complete. Richardson has it.
Hey,
and he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis.
Oh, face mask gets him.
Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the
conversation. I lost a lot of people
post
on the O-line,
because
we did
officials
get
always
right
tell
there.
you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Yeah. Lost some people on the O-line. I got some young motherfuckers.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Might not be able to bill cow that shit like we did last year.
On the ground, it's Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Third down. Here's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. The 20.
Wow.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overran. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
All right.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, and let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, check right, check right. Watching the ball.
Wide open, fellas.
Mike.
On third down, Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted.
This to the fucking Pro Bowl in one game.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
I think this game over with.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the
I
football,
don't
gave
want
you
to see
great
him catch another
opportunity.
fucking
You got to
pass.
cash in and get some
Shut that
points.
motherfucker down.
Good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Haven't even played a meaningful game in motherfucking 2, damn near a week. Come on, man, get your hands back. Get your hands back.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they are able to stop.
You can't cover nobody right
take it all the way to the 2.
This is embarrassing, y'all. These motherfuckers.
Well executed 22-yard gain.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him, so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Do what the fuck y'all got to do, man. Give me the fucking ball.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Oh, y'all niggas ain't smelling yourselves.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
Maybe y'all need
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal.
Maybe that's what y'all need. Maybe y'all need that.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What?
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Now here's Snell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell taking it in. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
(21-0) our score after 1. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
We got a long road, fellas. Let's go get this money.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
On first down, this is Geis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Haskins. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On the ground, Geis. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins.
1 down, fellas.
taking it
You
in
can't
for
let that
4
motherfucker
yards
score no
out,
more.
as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Watch the
calm themselves.
Watch the coaching. Watch how we settle down, man.
Because
Watch
everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No spacing. Let's get off the field. Slant. Alert.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Let's get this pick without the bullshit this time.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Mickey Mouse college shit, son.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald.
Wow.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 37.
Oh, Lord.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Look at that shit, man. Same bullshit.
Completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Dog, what the fuck?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
You can't even stay
Out is the
anywhere
kickoff
near
unit
him
as
on
they
the
run
slant
up
route.
and send this one away.
Oh boy. What do you do with that? That's new. I got to coach that one up like a motherfucker. I don't even know.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the...
Oh, no, man.
It's intercepted.
I ain't going to blame you in the liquor, man. You got me out of my game, man. I'm frustrated right now. I'm getting predictable. I saw you leaning over there, and I still threw it over there.
This lead even further. Boy, it's been
I deserve this
since I've
ass
seen a team
for
struggle
playing
this badly
right
in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Game plan been scrapped.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
One-on-one.
See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So after the incompletion
the
on
Donald
first, now
Body,
second and 10.
Landon Collins.
Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A gain of 13, it's a first down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Haskins now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. Now it's Haskins. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Stephon Tuitt able to shoot free and get home for the sack.
He didn't get out of his head. You rushed 3 and got there in 1 second,
so we
bro.
reach halftime here on opening weekend.
It's one of those
As
games.
We'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus you're giving up yardage.
Wow. Come on now. My line ain't that motherfucking bad. My line's actually good, yo. The fuck?
Here's Geis, and they're going to get him behind the
can't
line
run, can't pass.
As his nightmare afternoon continues. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Can't run, can't pass.
Check 55 to Mike.
Let's see.
Check 55 to Mike. And watch the lane. Mike, 5.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins looking long for his tight end read. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I'm done.
The safety Terrell Evans picks it. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, another tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I'll get back in
One
this game.
thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield.
I'll get back in this game. Stop this slant
I think it's
route,
way
man.
too early to go into a
Stop
shell,
the
so I
fucking
like
slant
what
route,
they're
man.
doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue
You
to be
getting into my
aggressive.
quarterback in
It's
1
not their
second.
job to slow
I got 5
themselves down.
studs on the line, and I can't get there in motherfucking 5. I can't get there in 5.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. With it is Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their
What?
locker
We
room.
can't catch shit.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I can't even concentrate. All this shit going on in the commission.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Catch is made. It's Harmon. A good pickup there at 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Now it's Haskins. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They come up in an offset eye. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They run with Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Geis. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2.
And he hurt. Oh, my God. I'm done. This has got to be the worst.
I hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Good game, dog.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. Right. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That's like a hip flexor. That's 4 or 5 weeks.
They're going to run again with Snell. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Now,
ruptured
we have a
disc.
Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Whatever.
Like 20. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Get to the Super Bowl. I'll be there. Ain't going to make no excuses, man. You jumped on me and stayed there. You did what you're supposed to do, fam.
Like 20. 51 to mine. Rip right.
Killing this bullshit in the commissioner's room.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
30. Stay in situation. Snickers. 66. Watch.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Over the middle.
The same route. This motherfucker's running.
Look at this.
The same fucking route. And he's open every time.
Football, and will set up shop at the 33.
Come on.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes.
Every fucking call's going Yahweh, man.
Knock the ball free.
Bad enough you calling all the right plays. Man, every call going Yahweh. Come on, man. I can't, man. Who the fuck can live up to that?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. The DN Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. He gets him moving forward again with an 8-yard run, but they'll still be left with 14 yards to go on 3rd. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
77. Hey, you don't want to see me.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Now Roethlisberger. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return, Jackson. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Zip there. Come on. Tookie's the mic. You go night-night. Some go night-night. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, that's good.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now Haskins, and the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
His throw caught at about the 5. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Redskins 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing on second down, Haskins. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Haskins to throw it. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, you got motion, man. You got motion. Match box. Right.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Haskins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Kelvin Harmon, 40 yards. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give up.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Looking to throw, Haskins. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, check Mike for the order. Watch 55.
I got you. Mike, 55. Check, 55.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
On first down, Samuels. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On the move to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Watch that. Jack 16. Safety screaming. 50.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Ryan Switzer. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Tell me what you want, what you need.